Today is part of the Reed's Virtual Gun Fair. We are talking to Zeiss. This is Angelo from Zeiss, and in this video we are going to be going through the binocular lineup that Zeiss has to offer. Thanks for joining us today. What can you tell us a little bit about binoculars in general as far as the Zeiss lineup goes?
Yeah, so Zeiss has been making binoculars for a long time, and we've got a very wide range of offerings. So we'll talk about a couple of them today. You guys have got them all here in the store across our entire portfolio, but we got a couple standouts, and we can go into greater detail on those. Kind of talk about
so we look at this one here. This little one is the Victory lineup. It's basically a pocket binocular. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, you hit the nail right on the head. So you'll notice it's a kind of a 70-30 hinge, and that is so it fits in your pocket. So that accomplishes one thing. The other thing that's that a single offset hinge is much more comfortable than a lot of travel binoculars that maybe have two hinges and they kind of get wobbly. But this thing, what it lacks in size, it does not lack in optical performance. Okay. So it's a Victory class product. So it's our best optical features and glass quality, but it's just an extremely portable product. We've actually got one of my team members, he hunts with these. So he loves them. They're nice and small. He puts them in his coat. You know, he's a Southeast guy, so he's an archery hunter. So he loves these things. You know, take them on travel, take them on a hunt. If you're going to Africa and you just need a nice light set of binoculars, it's a great option, and you know, beautiful image, nice small compact size.
What range are these?
So we have an 8 and a 10 power, and they're 25 millimeter.
25 mil. Yep. So you're going to have with that 8 and 10, even though you're getting in there a little bit with the 10, you are still going to have a good field of view with that too, because it's such a small lens.
You will. You'll get obviously the 8's going to be better. 8's the most popular because if somebody's wanting to really get out there with a big set of glass, there's obviously other options, but you can't go wrong with either one. Okay,
so we get to then the most popular version, right? The
Correct.
Conquest HD. This particular one is a 10x42. What else is it available in?
So we make 8 power, 10 power, and 15. The 15s are 56 millimeter, but in the 8s we do a 1042. 842 and then a 32 millimeter as well.
Okay. So what's the most popular setup?
1042 by far.
Okay.
But a lot of the archery hunters, people that want a wide field of view, shorter range, with that 832, you really do get a wide field of view.
Okay.
Unique thing about the Conquest HD, it is the only binocular in its price point that is made in Germany. So if you want that German build quality, we can offer that. And it's extremely robust aluminum housing, so this thing will take a beating.
Very durable.
And keep on going, and a great optical build as well.
So what's the warranty setup on these?
So we have lifetime warranty on the product, and then we also offer a 5-year no-fault policy. And what that is your insurance policy. If you do something silly, if you drop it, you break it, your dog chews on it, something like that, it's your one-time insurance policy. We'll get you taken care of.
Okay.
But beyond that, the product is protected for the life of the product.
Cool. So if there's a failure inside the product, you guys will take care of the life of the product.
Collimation, purging, we'll take care of that.
And these are basically a great all-around binocular. They're going to do well in any situation that you could need them in, basically.
Best bang for the buck, whatever situation you're going to be in.
And then to go up to the next one, so this one is the Victory SF, which has the open setup here, which is just fits a lot better, a little bit more ergonomic. Tell us about that.
It does. So this is an open hinge versus a closed hinge, and you made the right comment. So what that does is allow your hands to kind of fall naturally and a much more comfortable position. So ergonomics were a big thing with the SF. So you notice it falls right in your hands, and your fingers go right to the focus wheel. Also in the optical design, they moved some of the weight back. And what that does is put the weight into your palms and into your face.
A little bit more comfortable, so if you have a light shake, you're going to be able to hold on to that a little bit better.
So these are just over 21 ounces in weight, but they feel a lot lighter. So they go right to the eye. They have an extremely wide field of view, 465 feet at 1,000 yards. So, you know, they are the perfect deep timber, bow hunting, you know, wide field of view, but they do have the clarity to still get out to a distance. So a lot of people think you need a big, you know, high-power binocular to see far. Well, if you have a binocular with extremely clear optics, you're able to get that range as well, and then an added feature of a more stable perception because of the 8-power.
So what I'm hearing is that you don't have to have the most magnification possible to still be able to see that deer, that elk a long ways away, because the color and the clarity of the binoculars is so high quality that's not an issue.
Yeah, the resolution, the optical quality of the SF line will allow you to see further and resolve detail that you might not be able to with a lesser optical system.
Awesome. And then we get into these ones, and these are totally different.
Totally different.
But the same at the same time. We have a lot going on here. They do look the same, but we have a lot going on with these. These are the range models of the Victory, the rangefinder model. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Victory RF. Like you said, they look like a regular binocular, and that was the idea. So a lot of times, a rangefinder binocular is going to have something hanging off the sides or the front or whatever. All the electronics and the laser function are in the tubes of the binocular, so it's a nice stream design. And we've also made this ambidextrous. So you've got your control buttons on the barrels, but the fire button by default is right-handed. If you want to go left-handed, you can do that. So if you're a bow hunter and you're holding your bow with your right hand, you switch that around, kind of give you some flexibility there as well. So they will range from 11 yards to 2,500 yards. So up close and personal for an archery hunter, this is going to do that. If you're a bullet guy, in addition to giving you a yardage reading, this is actually going to give you a ballistic solution on the binocular with your ballistics. So this pairs with our Zeiss hunting app. So that's our free app, and it's a ballistic solver. It makes charts, gives you all your holdover information like any other app, but that will sync via Bluetooth to the binocular where we store your ballistic curve. 8 ballistic curves it'll store. And then when you get a range, it's going to take a weather snapshot based on the binocular. So there's a weather sensor in the binocular, and it's going to correct your curve for the density altitude at the binocular. So your final shooting solution.
So instead of taking the weather off your phone, which could be 20 miles away, at an airport somewhere, you're taking it off the actual binocular.
Correct. So you're going to get, in a split second, you're going to get yardage or meter reading, whatever you choose, and then whatever ballistics correction you want, you can see that. So you can see clicks and minutes, clicks, mils, inches, whatever you want. It's user selectable instantly on your binocular based on your ballistics.
Excellent, that's fantastic. So this is basically what we have available right now. This is some of the new stuff that's heading out from Zeiss. So if you'd like more information on this, click the link below to see product availability, and the best prices that we have is during the Reed's Virtual Gun Fair. It is happening online April 30th through May 9th. Thanks so much for being out, coming out and talking with us, Angelo, and thanks so much for watching.